It's not very common for K-pop idols to speak about other idols if it's not to share words of support and respect. Sometimes, though, they let their mouths run wild and share exactly what they think. When it comes to the most recent events of idols publicly expressing their dislike towards other idols, G-Dragon definitely takes the cake. In February, the rapper appeared in one of the episodes of the show Good Day. He engaged in a deep and meaningful conversation with one of his closest friends, actor Hwang Jung-min. During their conversation, they both shared that they feel more at ease if they're not quote-unquote the main character. Jung-min confessed that supporting roles bring him a lot more comfort than lead roles, where there's a lot more responsibility. He explained that as a supporting role, he can focus on himself, whereas as a lead role, you kind of have to focus on everyone. G-Dragon found himself agreeing with Jung-min's words. The rapper said, "I think I also felt uncomfortable as a solo artist, but more at ease in a group." He added that performing at the Mama Awards this year brought him a lot of joy. Later in the episode, G-Dragon met with other celebrities who were born in the same year as him in 1988. Kwang Hee recalled his past experiences performing alongside Big Bang and mentioned that since Jaya had 9 members, he would prefer to be in a 3-member group if he were born again. Kwang Hee's comment seemed to rub G-Dragon the wrong way. With no hint of amusement, he quickly responded with, "We didn't become 3 because we wanted to." Many netizens understood that G-Dragon was taking jabs at T.O.P and Seungri, who left the group due to their personal controversies. Kwang Hee was understandably caught off guard and quickly apologized, saying that he didn't mean it like that. Fast forward to March of this year, G-Dragon surprised netizens once again when he liked an Instagram post seemingly shading Seungri. The post contained a meme from the movie Despicable 3 where the minions are going yay or boo for different things that are shown. In this scenario, all 3 members of Big Bang, along with T.O.P, received a yay from the minions. However, when Seungri was shown, the minions booed. After it was revealed that G-Dragon liked the post, it quickly went viral to the point where the original creator had to come forward and share that they didn't tag G-Dragon in the post and that he must have found it through hashtags. This led many netizens to believe that G-Dragon finally voiced his true thoughts on Seungri and that he has no intentions of making amends with him. Some idols take a different route, one that isn't so upfront, and opt for releasing diss tracks seemingly aimed at other idols. In 2024, idol Soyeon's diss rap sparked many heated reactions online. When the group held 2 shows in Seoul as a part of their Idol World Tour, all of the members had their own solo stages. When it came to Soyeon, she performed her iconic song called Is This Bad Number, but added a new rap for the 2024 performance. When netizens heard the lyrics, they immediately started to suspect that it was a diss to new idols, as it pointed to the way to prove you're truly a rapper. Some of the lyrics included lines like, "If you're a singer, grab the mic. If you're a rapper, write lyrics and compete as a rapper." I don't give a damn about being cautious with words like this. Soyeon has constantly proven herself to be an incredibly skilled rapper, but her lyrics can sometimes be polarizing. In this case, though, a lot of netizens quickly became obsessed with Soyeon's new verse and hit back at those who found issues with the new song. Some K-pop fans mistook the lyrics for something they were not and began criticizing Soyeon almost immediately. However, her fans pushed back and pointed out that she never mentioned any particular names and that her record speaks for itself when making statements like she did. One fan on Twitter wrote, "Shading her writing isn't a drag when she has multiple hit songs, songwriting awards, idols wanting her to write their songs, and is named a hitmaker in South Korea." While there were a lot of fans supporting her, Soyeon had to face major backlash from netizens who used her past to claim that she shouldn't make such harsh comments. Others even targeted Soyeon's fellow idol members, claiming that the lyrics could also apply to them. Soyeon has always been rightly proud of everything she's achieved, but something about her lyrics often hits a nerve with netizens who are ready to tear her down given the circumstances. 2014 seems to be the year when idols were shading and dissing each other left and right. That year, Park Bom came to be indirectly targeted in A.Kor Kemy's track Do the Right Rap. It was alleged that some of the lyrics targeted Bom's controversy and To Anyone's song titles. Back in the day, Bom was swept up in a huge controversy regarding her medication, and she also faced a lot of allegations that she underwent plastic surgery, something she has to deal with to this day. The diss track seemed especially harmful since Bom was going through a really hard time back then, and the media seemed to be all against her. In the track, Kemy took multiple shots at Bom, accusing her of getting plastic surgery and being obsessed with it. She also targeted Bom's controversy with her medication, claiming that Bom was being let off easy because she was from YG Entertainment. After that, A.Kor and Kemy faced a severe backlash from netizens for being disrespectful towards their seniors. After the diss track, the group never recovered from the criticism and people looked at them negatively. Probably the most famous instance where 2 idols publicly dissed each other happened that same year when iKON's Bobby went against BTS's RM. When Bobby appeared on the popular rap show Show Me the Money, he openly targeted not only RM but also other idol rappers in general. Many hip-hop stars believe that idol rappers are something less compared to themselves. In his track Come Here, Bobby raps, "Call me a monster, I didn't give that name to myself, I'm one bin in front of bulletproof glass." He also cussed out the idol rap scene, claiming idol rappers tainted the image of other rappers, and Bobby was the one to clean up the mess. Back in the day, many believed that Bobby's references to a monster and bulletproof glass were aimed at RM because of his stage name back in the day and BTS' literal name being Bulletproof Boy Scouts. It wasn't very long before RM responded to the speculations about Bobby's track. He said, "While listening, there were rhymes that made me believe he was referring to me, so I thought that I should send somewhat of a reply." And reply he did. At the Mama Awards in 2014, RM recited Bobby's verse and changed it up a little. During the performance, he used the verse, "Put your guard up and follow me rapper tone deaf rapper" from Bobby's track. RM later opened up about what he thought of the so-called feud. He said, "Rappers can express what they want to say through rap. They also compare the feelings that they feel and melt it down well." RM added that at the time, he contained all of his thoughts and feelings into a song, and if it were a diss track, RM assured he would have said more offensive and direct words. However, according to RM, all was good after the show as the two met up and even exchanged friendly high fives. No one expected to hear about the diss track ever again, but Bobby circled back to the incident several years later in 2024. When Bobby appeared on the show Money Cord, an interviewer asked him why he chose to diss RM. Bobby revealed that initially, he wanted to target EXO in his track, whose rap members were the textbook definition of an idol rapper, but he was scared of the repercussions that would surely follow if he proceeded with his initial plan. EXO was the top-selling boy group in 2014, while BTS was just starting to come out of their shell and started to receive some recognition. The MCs of the show pitched that in the hip-hop scene, diss battles are seen more like a game. On the other hand, Bobby's jabs were seen as a personal attack by K-pop fans. Bobby further claimed that he really wasn't given a chance to explain the culture and reason behind his diss battle, leaving him with many enemies. He added that it was a little too early to introduce this rap culture to the Korean audiences. RM wasn't the only victim of Bobby's sharp mouth back in 2014. Ex-member of the group Vix Ravi was his next target. In his song YGGR #hiphop, Bobby included a line which seemed to reference Ravi and Vix's song Eternity. The line read, "You have a long way to go, boy band rappers. Do your clock dance." In response to Bobby, Ravi wrote a rap called Diss Hater where he rapped over the backing track of Epic High's Born Hater. One of the lines that hit hardest in Ravi's track is probably, "Yes, I'm an idol, but you also an idol." A diss battle acting like we're different is a little disgusting. Let's call it quits, right? He ended the song with a powerful, "Shout out to Bobby, I'm just a diss hater." While Bobby's jab at RM and Ravi was probably the most straightforward diss in K-pop's history, the rest has seemed to stem from a misunderstanding, like when CL was accused of shading Jennie when she really was congratulating Dara on her birthday. When CL made the following tweet writing, "You don't send rabbits to kill a tiger," many fans of Blackpink alleged that she was targeting Jennie, as it coincided with the time her first solo release, Solo, was released to the public. CL's replies were flooded with fans begging for an explanation of what the cryptic tweet meant. CL was the one to clear the air, explaining that she was celebrating Dara's birthday. Dara's nickname has been Rabbit or Bunny since their 21 days. Those confused and almost mean comments turned into supportive ones, especially after fans were assured that CL truly wasn't shading Jennie at all, but was rather supportive of the fellow YG artist. While the early years in K-pop were a lot wilder, it's not incredibly common to see idols dissing or shading each other nowadays, as they seem to be kept on a tight leash when it comes to what they can or cannot say.